Hey, if you ever hurt yourself as a child, like your hand or your foot, and your parents' first reaction was, well, we're going to have to cut it off, then you're probably going to understand everything else in this video. It's Monday. It's time for Gen X. Get up in here. Y'all, I have reached the age where if I drop something or I bend over and have to pick something up off the floor, it sounds like a witch casting a spell. Twist the bones and bend the back. Because I will throw out my whole left side trying to pick something up. Y'all remember when Walmart had fish? And also that live lobster tank? We thought that was high-class stuff. But it made me realize that we grew up eating those Swanson and Banquet disgusting TV dinners that tasted like plastic and wet cardboard. That's what made us think that places like Red Lobster and Olive Garden were like 5-star dining. It's not. And I was thinking the other day, y'all know our playgrounds? It was just metal skyscrapers composed of just metal bars that went 10, 15 feet up in the air, and they were like, just climb on that, I don't care. We was hanging by our feet. We was doing flips, leaning over backwards 10 feet in the air. Not an adult in sight gave a shit. Not one. Now I'm fixing to go in here to this job, and just one time in my life, I would like to clock out of work and then slide down the back of a dinosaur like the Flintstones. Just once. I don't think that's too much to ask. And y'all do realize we were the last generation that fought so hard against the wind. We had suits. Matching suits. Okay? Jacket and pants. The wind didn't stand a chance. Also, you didn't stand a chance sneaking up on nobody because you would just... They heard you coming from a long way away. Don't run in them because I'm pretty sure that material was flammable. And hey, it's November now. Do you remember when you were a child, you would trace your hand and then color it like a turkey? I know y'all did. How much leftover Halloween candy y'all done ate? I didn't even buy no candy. I told y'all in one of my last videos, if you came knocking on my door talking about trick or treat, you might as well say chicken or beef. Because I was handing out noodles because that's all I had. I was too tired. Also, I live in the country and we don't get a lot of trick or treaters. But they do the trunk or treat nowadays, okay? Y'all know it ain't like it was when we was children. Our parents, my mom would take us to the neighborhood, put us out on one end of the street, and we would just run house to house to house to house. She could barely see us in the dark amongst 40 million other kids on the street, and she would just drive her little car along the street. We'd get to the end, hop in, go along to the next block, put us back out. And like every house was giving out candy. They had decorations, they had people out there getting ready to scare you and traumatize you for life. They don't have that no more. Now they got trunk or treats, which is kind of creepy if you think about it. It's like, hey, little kid, come up to the back of my van. I've got some candy. I remember them white kidnap vans that didn't have no windows on the side. That's a kidnap van. I don't even know where that came from, but we all knew that growing up. That's a kidnap van. You better run. And we did other ridiculous things that I do not recommend, all right? If there's any younger people listening to this, do not do this. It's not the same time. We used to sneak around people's house, our neighbor's house in the dark at nighttime and knock on their windows and stuff and run so we could scare them. Don't do that. Don't. Ain't rolling nobody's house no more because y'all know how much toilet paper is coveted nowadays. You ain't wasting none of it. I remember one time we were at my aunt's house and we was out rolling yards, okay, and we thought we're going to roll her yard too. No, joke's on us. The next day, she had our dumbasses out there with bags collecting all of the toilet paper off of the bushes and in the trees. And guess what we used to wipe our butt with for the next 2 weeks? That toilet paper. It's kind of resourceful, but I didn't like it. And last but not least, to end this video, I posted a video yesterday about my studio and that I'm closing it up temporarily because of this economy, and we all know how that is right now. And the amount of comments and direct messages that I got from you guys, it really warmed my heart, and I'm trying not to cry. Despite my tough exterior, I'm a big old softy. But I just wanted to say that I read every single one of your comments and messages, and I replied to as many of them as I could, both on here and other social media platforms. But I just wanted to say thank you. I don't ever want you to feel like that those words fall on deaf ears, because they never ever do. I read every single one of them, and they mean so much to me. You guys have uplifted me in such a way that I can never repay you. I can never repay you, but I will do my absolute best to do just that. Thank you.